After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the Conference Championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we see the number 7 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the bunch formation. They're going to the air on the first play. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that kick.
Second down after that previous play. QB keeper all the way. He gets loose. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And now a third down of the opening drive of this championship game. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looks left and finds his target there. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. In the clear at the 25. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Canes will try to keep this drive moving. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. And they'll give it to the back. Heading to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hurricanes. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looking to scramble. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd manageable here for this offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He got some time, now lets it go. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The Hokies have 1st and 10 here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. It's a wide receiver screen. To the 25. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And the Hokies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. He keeps it himself. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he chops it on 4th down.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Miami.
So they start 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. You know the defense is going to be aggressive now. This offense has to be careful not to make a mistake here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll ride the back again here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. In the shadow of their goal line, looking to throw it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. As we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Third down coming up after that running play. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
The Hokies hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw yet again. He escapes the pocket. Goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Takes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Miami.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's bringing it back. Past the 10. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Hokies. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And they tack on the extra point. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. comes the Miami offense back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He lets it go. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The Canes will have to kick this away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They got off to a slow start, but they have been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the second quarter? He'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Baker. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. The receiver grabs it. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The pocket breaking down. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, and got rid of the football.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They're going to throw on 3rd and goal. He's running out of time here. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete. Very near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wide. Finds his man. It's Moore. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. The Hurricanes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Play action here on 1st down. Bringing pressure. And they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Going to try to use his legs here. Will not be brought down. Finds room at the 30. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Design quarterback run. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The field goal is good. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it deep to begin the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Tech offense is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. A screen to the wide receiver. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Increasing out motion from the offense. Scanning the field. It's Baker. Looking for the wideout. And the ball is picked off. We'll bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And out comes the offense set to take over here. Looking to throw it on first down. He's looking to scramble. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Breaks free. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense is really threatening now.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Dropping back. It's Baker. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. They bring him down, but it's a big gain for 47.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it again. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught on the outside. It's Adams. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The Hokies pick up enough yardage for a first down. To throw, it's Baker. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Hokies starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech to put them on top now. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. A quick throw to the right. He's got a receiver wide open here. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in a screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
It's an option look. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Turns it loose downfield. Caught with room to run. He's in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Baker. Quick throw. Catch made on the outright. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Press coverage now from the secondary. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. Of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters. If you check out some of the stats here, and let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter set to get underway. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's tackled inside the 35, picks up a 1st down.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
And as quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a 1st down.
0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Dropping back. It's Baker. QB to the tight end for a completion. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
The Hokies with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Well, when you're running your quote-unquote 4-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Let's it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And suddenly they're across midfield at the 47 after that one big play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Here's the 2nd down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Slides to avoid the big hit. New set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Now it's 2nd down here. With the catch, it's Moore. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Pressure is coming. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that one's straight down the middle. And they jump back in front.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
Championship on the line. Not much time left. Down 3. Looking for some magic here. Short throw to the back. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Scanning the field, it's Baker. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down after that completion. Looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. The catch is made inside the 10. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
That's exactly what they needed here. Just a humongous play late in the football game, and this play right here could put them in a position to get the go-ahead score.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal now for this offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They look to throw it here on second down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Touchdown, Hokies! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Now they'll try to tack on the PAT late in this close game. PAT up and good, so the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Now, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he just throws it away. Championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Dropping back, he's going to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Here we go, down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there.
Oh my fucking God!
Decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down.